All right, folks, let's talk about something rather grand. We're diving into the world of King Solomon. Yes, Solomon, the wise king, the master magician. His legendary grimoire, the Key of Solomon, is packed with mystical tools. Among these are the famous pentacles. Think of them as spiritual circuit boards, if you will. They are designed to channel specific energies. Each planet has its set, and today we're focusing on a particularly benevolent one. Jupiter in the old cosmic scheme is the big friendly giant. He's the greater benefic. Think expansion, optimism and good fortune. Jupiter is like that wealthy, generous uncle everyone loves. He doesn't just bring gifts, he brings opportunities. His energy is all about growth, wisdom and a touch of well-deserved luck. The second pentacle of Jupiter is a specific design. At its heart you'll often see a hexagram, a powerful symbol of balance. Around and within it are sacred names and verses. The general vibe of this pentacle? It's for acquiring glory, honours, riches and a lovely state of tranquility. We're going to peel back the layers, prepare to unlock some mysteries. Every magical operation worth its salt pays attention to timing and correspondences. For Jupiter, and thus for its second pentacle, the special day is Thursday. Thursday comes from Thor's day. Thor, with his mighty hammer, shares a lot of Jupiter's or Zeus's kingly, powerful and sometimes boisterous energy. So, if you're planning any work with this pentacle, Thursday is your go-to day. It's when Jupiter's influence is said to be strongest, making your efforts more potent. For Jupiter, the primary colour is a rich royal blue. Think of the deep blue of a twilight sky or the majestic robes of a king. Blue speaks of wisdom, authority and serenity. Sometimes you'll also see purple associated with Jupiter, another colour of royalty and spirituality. When you prepare your ritual space, or even just meditate on the pentacle, using a blue candle can help you tune into Jupiter's frequency. Every planet in the old systems has its angelic connection. For Jupiter, the archangel is Sachiel. He's the celestial ambassador of abundance, charity and wealth. When you work with Jupiter's energy, you are in a way petitioning Sachiel and his attending spirits. Finally, we have the metal and the element. Jupiter's metal is tin. In alchemy, it represents Jupiter's philosophical nature. So, what's this pentacle actually? Let's get down to brass tacks, or perhaps tin tacks in this case. The Key of Solomon is pretty direct about it. The second pentacle of Jupiter is primarily for acquiring glory, and not just a fleeting moment in the spotlight, mind you. We're talking about genuine recognition, the kind that sticks. It's also for honours and dignities. Think respect, status and being seen for your true worth. And yes, of course, it's for riches. Jupiter is the planet of abundance, after all. This isn't just about pocket money, it's about substantial prosperity. The pentacle, with its sacred names and symbols, acts as a kind of spiritual magnet. It helps to draw benevolent Jovian influences towards you. It's about creating an energetic resonance. You're essentially tuning your personal radio to Jupiter's frequency of success and well-being. It's about finding that sweet spot where ambition and contentment can coexist. That, my friends, is a treasure in itself. All right, let's bring this down from the celestial spheres and into our everyday lives. How can you actually the second pentacle of Jupiter? Let's imagine you're aiming for a step up in your career. Perhaps you're eyeing a promotion, or you want your boss to finally notice your brilliant work. This pentacle can be a powerful ally. By working with it, you're essentially sending out a signal. You're stating your intention to attract recognition and advancement. It can help create opportunities or make you more visible to those who can help you climb that ladder. Then there's the matter of finances. Who couldn't use a bit more abundance? The second pentacle is well suited for attracting wealth. Now, I'm not talking about conjuring lottery wins out of thin air. Jupiter's energy is more about sustainable growth and opportunity. It might help your business attract more clients. It could open doors to new income streams. It could even guide you towards wiser financial decisions. It's about fostering an environment where prosperity can flourish naturally. Think long-term financial health. Section 5. Beyond the Veil. Spiritual boons of the second pentacle. Jupiter's influence isn't just about filling your pockets, it's really about expanding your soul. One of the most significant spiritual boons is the cultivation of an abundance mindset. Working with Jupiter helps to shift your perspective from lack to plenty, from fear to optimism. This change in outlook can have a profound impact on your overall happiness and spiritual well-being. Section 6. The Sacred Art, a guide to working with the Pentacle. So you're intrigued, you want to give this a go. How does one actually with the second pentacle of Jupiter? First things first, preparation. This isn't just about lighting a candle and hoping for the best. You need to prepare yourself. This means cultivating a state of mental and spiritual cleanliness. A simple ritual bath, some meditation, or even just a few moments of quiet reflection can help. Crucially, your intent must be pure. You're seeking Jupiter's benevolent aid, so approach with respect, humility, and a clear ethical purpose. This groundwork is absolutely vital for success. Next, you need the pentacle itself. Traditionally, these were inscribed on parchment made from the skin of a specific animal or engraved on metal tin in Jupiter's case. This was done on the day and in the hour of Jupiter. Now, crafting one yourself with that level of precision can be quite an undertaking. Many practitioners these days use high-quality printed versions on good paper or card, or purchase pre-made talismans from reputable sources. The key is that the pentacle should be consecrated, dedicated to its sacred purpose. This imbues it with the necessary magical charge. Section 7. A word to the wise, navigating the path with caution. Now, before you rush off to become a Jovian millionaire, a few words of caution are in order. Magic is a powerful tool, and like any tool, it can be misused, even if unintentionally. With Jupiter, the primary pitfall is greed. This planet governs abundance, yes, but its energy is benevolent and expansive. If your desires become purely selfish, grasping, or harmful to others, you're twisting that energy. The results can be, well, not what you hoped for. Always approach Jupiter with a generous spirit and ethical intentions. Seek abundance not just for yourself, but for the good it can do. It's also important to remember that this pentacle is not a magical vending machine. It's not a quick fix for all your problems. Magic, especially planetary magic, works in concert with your own efforts. The pentacle can open doors, create opportunities, and smooth your path. But you still have to walk through those doors. You still need to put in the work. Patience is also key. Sometimes results are swift. Other times they unfold more gradually as circumstances align. Don't get disheartened if you don't see immediate changes. Trust the process and keep your own efforts consistent. Section 8. Echoes of Power, Affirmations for Jupiter's Blessing. Affirmations are a splendid way to complement your work with the second pentacle of Jupiter. Think of them as verbal tuning forks. They help to align your conscious and subconscious mind with the energies you're invoking. When you repeat an affirmation with feeling and belief, you're essentially programming yourself for success. You're reinforcing the positive patterns that Jupiter's energy promotes. They are simple yet remarkably potent tools for keeping your intentions focused and your spirits high. They act as constant, gentle reminders of the benevolent forces you are inviting into your life. So let's craft a powerful affirmation specifically for the gifts of this pentacle, particularly focusing on abundance and riches. Try this one on for size. I am open and receptive to the boundless abundance of Jupiter. Riches and opportunities flow to me effortlessly and ethically, enriching my life and the lives of others. Repeat this daily, especially on Thursdays, perhaps while holding or gazing at your pentacle. Feel the truth of these words. Imagine the channels of prosperity opening wide for you. Remember, the ethical component is key with Jupiter. Abundance shared is abundance multiplied. Next, let's consider an affirmation for honor, glory, and dignity. How about this? I attract honor, respect, and recognition for my true worth and noble efforts. Section 9. Whispers from Antiquity, Biblical Resonances. The Solomonic tradition is deeply intertwined with biblical lore. King Solomon is portrayed in the Bible as a wise ruler with profound knowledge. The pentacles in the Key of Solomon feature Hebrew divine names and verses from the Psalms. This reflects a worldview where sacred scripture and magical practice were intertwined. These biblical connections ground the magic in divine power and authority. Psalm 23, verse 1, "The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want." This passage speaks of complete trust in divine providence. It mirrors the abundance and security that Jupiter represents. Meditating on this verse can reinforce the feeling that all your needs will be met. It's a powerful statement of faith in the flow of abundance. For themes of wisdom, riches and honor, we turn to the book of Proverbs. Proverbs 3:16. Length of days is in her right hand, in her left hand riches and honor. This verse encapsulates the balanced blessings that Jupiter can bestow. It's not just material wealth, but also long life and honor. This aligns with the Pentacle's intention to bring riches, dignity, and a good reputation. Psalm 145, verse 16. "Thou openest thine hand and satisfiest the desire of every living thing." This speaks to a boundless divine generosity that provides for all creation. The second pentacle of Jupiter seeks to tap into this universal flow of goodness. The divine names inscribed upon it, such as Aishish, Ihe, I am that I am, are invocations of this ultimate source of all blessings. It's a reminder that the power we seek to connect with is vast, benevolent, and ever-present.